Everybody, Dutchsinse here, 6:58 p.m. Central Time on Monday, July 2nd, 2012. And we have a severe outbreak going on several spots. I want to go ahead and get this out, be as quick as I can, but there's so many spots we're going to just have to get into it. In central Wisconsin, right off the bat, we have a possible tornado detected southwest of Green Bay, northwest of Milwaukee. It's heading east-southeast. If you live anywhere in this region, be aware it's a very strong cell outbreak, going to go on throughout the night, most likely, at least for the next several hours. So there's a possible tornado associated with that. North of there, hail detected, damaging winds. And that goes right up to the state line at Michigan and Wisconsin. Now up into Canada, west of Thunder Bay, east of Winnipeg, extending as far south as just north of St. Paul, Minnesota. That encompasses the area of eastern North Dakota and Minnesota and extends far up into Canada. Strong cell thunderstorm watches and warnings, hail detected, damaging winds. And you can see all these spots. These yellow boxes are damaging winds, blue boxes are hail, and green circles are strong cell thunderstorms. And the red triangle is a possible tornado. Now further south, Midwest, right where I'm at here in St. Louis, surrounding us, a series of hail outbreaks. You can see them off in the distance, and even some lightning associated with that. And this is very strong. It points in all different directions. These are counterclockwise rotating, so be aware there's convection with that, could produce damaging winds and hail. For sure, hail detected throughout all these different storms. That's Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, as far east as central South Virginia, southwest of Richmond, and it looks like that's heading east-southeast towards Roanoke Rapids. Now further south in Florida, we have hail detected in south-central Florida, and extending north, we have strong cell thunderstorms, which look like they may develop into hail as well, but let's get some town names associated with this. This would be south of Orlando, heading east-northeast towards Palm Bay. Now along the Gulf Coast, near Louisiana, right at the border of Louisiana, Mississippi, near Baton Rouge, strong cell thunderstorms with hail associated and damaging winds that I saw a few minutes ago. And west from there, strong cell thunderstorms going into Texas, and then a dead area in Texas, which picks up back over New Mexico and Arizona, where there's more hail detected right at the state line and also going down into Mexico. Going north from there, through New Mexico, central north New Mexico, north of Albuquerque and Santa Fe, we have hail detected. Going up through Colorado, along the Front Range, more hail detected, and that goes up into Nebraska, where there's more hail detected. In western central Nebraska, going up into South Dakota, strong cell thunderstorms. Over Wyoming, central west Wyoming, near Yellowstone, we have hail detected. And let me back this out. It also looks like hail detected as far north as northeast North Dakota again. And off the west coast, let me go ahead and turn on cloud cover so you can see the next system coming ashore, and I can explain slightly what's going to happen here. We have a very large low pressure system coming in from the northwest. Temperatures behind it are in the 50s. Out in front, we've got hundreds to 105, which means there's a 50-degree temperature differential. This thing is pushing southeast, so it's going to come down over Washington and Oregon for sure. When that happens, there's a flow that's happening down here over Mexico. Every day we're starting to see a counterclockwise rotation off the steam plumes that are occurring. It's building, and we're talking coming out of the ground, folks. But I don't want to get into that right now, other than to say we need to watch this steam that's building down here. This plume activity is going to be tapped into by this. And when it pulls up from the south, it's going to mix down here in the southern states into the Midwest and produce another strong cell outbreak in the next few days. Also, let me bring you over to College of DuPage. Okay, we're going to go to the regional products. Actually, let's go to the hemispheric products and look at the northern hemisphere. Turn on the infrared loop for the last 48 images, and then what we'll do is we'll turn on the color enhancement, which shows us a better description of the temperatures associated with the clouds, and thus the cloud height and density. Okay, so here we go. You can see the system I was just talking about up here to the northwest, and what's going on down here over Mexico. You can see it rotating, and we're starting to get that flare-up going up through the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains. Now when this comes down, it's going to mix with these two and pull up from the south with its counterclockwise rotation of its own and form that severe outbreak. But I'd like to draw your attention to what's going on the East Coast. We had, I think, 15 to 17 people killed in a freak storm in the past few days on the East Coast, plus millions without power. Sheila Aliens put out a video on that. I'm going to link it down below. You guys go watch that, because a lot of people died and it's not getting the coverage it should. But that storm, you can see it there, the remnants of it, has come down and is reforming along the Gulf Coast, and it is clockwise rotating like a high-pressure system, okay? But it's producing storms like we would see associated with a very low-pressure system along the edges up here to the north where these temperatures are so high. So this is going to pull up from the south, it's forming a funnel, and when that happens, we're going to get a huge outbreak of severe weather, I think, in the next day or two. The only good news that I have is that the tropical flow down here to the south that was coming up over Florida has now pulled south again down over South America. So you can see it down here. It was coming up this way for a while, for several weeks, if not a month or two, and now it is back down here. We are seeing a bottleneck again southeast of Hawaii, which means we could see some rotation start out here southwest of South Central America, and we might see some kind of tropical storm form off that. Have to watch that over the next few days too. Overall, watch the steam plume areas, guys. We're starting to see storms develop from that, and that's not a good development in my eyes. Okay? Much love. Hang in there, folks.